Here's the number one reason to buy the Samsung S90D in 2025 over pretty much everything. The price point. I've seen this thing drop down to as low as $999 for a 55-inch, and for a 65-inch as high, or as low rather, as $1199, $1299. At this price, this is a TV you need to run, not walk to get. And the way I'm going to prove that to you is showing you its direct flagship, its big brother, the S95D to the left, and this year's flagship from Sony, the Sony Bravia 8 Mark II at the bottom. Now, I want you to pay attention to how, in this example, it's matching the Sony's color and detail pretty much like for like and exceeding it in some examples. It's tremendous the amount of color that it has in contrast, even beyond the S95D, which its only real claim to fame is that it's bright. Now, to prove this, what I really love to do is to show off demos like this. This demonstration will show you exactly what I'm talking about from a contrast perspective. In this example, you're going to see a lot of different colors, and I'm going to pause at different colors to indicate what we are seeing on the screen. But keep in mind, commentary is everything, so you do have to pay attention. If you can't see something that I'm vocalizing, trust me, it's there. Okay? So the first thing I want to point out is the contrast difference is significant. And I don't mean small, I mean significant between the S90D and the Bravia 8 Mark II, and even the S95, where it's over brightened. You can see this is just maintaining far pure contrast and details. We can pause right here. You'll see more of the exact same thing. Now, again, you might not be able to see it on camera because the S90D is a bit brighter than the Sony Bravia 8 Mark II. But again, when you look at even colors, you can, again, it's going to be hard to see, but the black levels, the color contrast, all of it, it pops so hard and looks so three-dimensional, where this doesn't have the same level of depth. A good indicator is when you look at the shadows, you can see right here how it just is so strong and rich and very full of depth and isolation. So these things are not going to be defeatable no matter what you try to do. If you look at the Ambilight with the grass here, the little name that they're putting up there, you can see how much contrast it has over the Sony Bravia 8 Mark II, where this just looks flat and discolored. This is your proof that even against the most hailed and celebrated television on the market today, the S90D is actually the one you need to be buying, because even the Step Up 95 isn't giving the same level of contrast that you have in this. And this is going to continue. Then it really won't matter what frame I grab. Look at the level of contrast, color, clarity that this doesn't have, and you're seeing it in real time. And I think that's the power here. The Sony Bravia 8 Mark II, it's, again, unable to do what we have the junior flagship doing. While it has good color, it doesn't have the brightness to go behind it. And again, the S95D is just too bright, unfortunately, for its sake. So we wind up in this really weird situation where the S90D is actually a very monstrous TV with tremendous performance, and anybody that tries to tell you otherwise is literally just trying to mislead you. I honestly believe if you want the pinnacle of picture quality, you're going to grab yourself a Samsung S90D, especially if you want a good value for your dollar. But that being said, I want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. And as always, I want to thank you guys so much for watching the #1 brand in honesty. And until the next video, I'll see you guys later.